go. Stephen, you're gonna be Frankie. Just explain, what does it mean?
Stephen, vous allez donc jouer Frankie. Qu'est-ce que cela signifie?
I will walk on a stage and perform as Frank Sinatra, which means that the songs that I sing are all the songs that Frank Sinatra sang, but I will sing them as Frank, but in between the songs I will talk as me, telling little stories about Frank, and that's pretty much how the show will go.
J'entre en scène comme Frank Sinatra, je chante le répertoire de Frank Sinatra, toutes ses chansons, mais entre chaque chanson, en fait, je raconte des histoires sur Frank Sinatra.
How did it come to you to be such a huge person, a famous person?
Comment l'aventure a-t-elle commencé et comment êtes-vous devenu une telle personnalité aussi célèbre?
When I was 15 years old, I first heard Frank Sinatra, and I listened over and over and over again, and sang along. Many years later, I sang on a karaoke, and everybody said, "Wow, that sounds just like Frank Sinatra." So from a teenager singing all the time, I unconsciously found the breathing and the phrasing and the timing, and then many years later I appeared on TV in the UK, and from that I went to America to be Frank Sinatra for the Americans, in Atlantic City and Las Vegas, and then in London in the West End. And just over time, everybody has seen me in the shows or on YouTube, and everybody has gone, "That's the guy. That's the guy that does Frank Sinatra." So it's that way.
En fait, j'ai découvert Frank Sinatra à l'âge de 15 ans. Et j'ai appris, écouter toutes les chansons. Et lors d'un karaoké, je me suis lancé comme ça, et ça s'est passé de mieux en mieux. Et jusqu'à un tel point que je suis allé jusqu'à Atlantic City, à Las Vegas, à Londres dans le West End, et les gens me reconnaissaient sur YouTube, dans la rue, partout, comme étant Frank Sinatra.
Do you think it's a mix of genre? Because you're British, from what I heard.
Yes.
You are going to be such as an Italian, such as Frank Sinatra. And you have your celebrity in Las Vegas at the Sands. And now you come to France to become famous? How can?
En fait, vous êtes anglais, vous avez du sang aussi italien, et maintenant vous arrivez en France pour devenir aussi célèbre. Comment?
Well, I became famous, if you like, in America, really, before I was in the UK. And from America, then I became well known in the UK. I'm well known in Russia. I'm well known in Spain. France, not so well known in France. So maybe it's just time. The good thing is people like Michael Bublé are bringing the music back. So a younger generation are now listening. And on YouTube they go, "Oh, what's this song that Bublé sang? Strangers in the Night." And then they go, "Oh, Frank Sinatra, what's this?" And then they hear it, and then they know Frank Sinatra. And then they know me. So it spreads this way.
En fait, j'ai été reconnu aux États-Unis bien avant que de l'être en Grande-Bretagne, où je le suis maintenant. Je le suis également en Italie, je le suis en Espagne, je le suis en Russie. Et comment ça se passe? Bien, en fait, grâce peut-être à la nouvelle génération, et notamment à Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé, lorsque la jeune génération cherche sur YouTube quelle est la chanson qu'il est en train de chanter, ils se rendent compte que c'est une chanson de Sinatra. Et découvrant Sinatra, ils finissent par me découvrir moi aussi. C'est peut-être le chemin.
How many songs are you going to sing on stage?
Combien de chansons allez-vous interpréter sur scène?
More or less.
Well, no, there's a definite number. It's 2 hours. My part of the show is 2 hours, normally, which is 24 songs. So it's like 2 full albums of songs from mainly Sinatra's later years. So we're looking at some Capitol Records era and later. So it goes all the way from things like You Make Me Feel So Young all the way to New York and My Way. So it's a big, broad spectrum in 24 songs.
En fait, c'est un show de 2 heures, ça représente 24 titres à peu près, soit presque 2 albums complets, et ça va des premières années jusqu'à My Way, New York, c'est impressionnant.
My Way is French song. Did you know that?
Comme d'habitude.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Paul Anka stole the music and then wrote some new words to it. I know this. I don't know Comme d'habitude, but I know My Way.
It's the text is nothing the matter with one another.
Vous savez que My Way, c'est une chanson française. Et oui, je sais que c'est Paul Anka, en fait, qui a mis de nouveaux mots sur cette chanson-là, qui a volé, en fait, la chanson. Et voilà.
What is the most famous songs? What are the most famous songs
Quelles sont
for
les
you
chansons-
from Frank Sinatra?
Quelles sont pour vous les chansons les plus célèbres, les plus emblématiques de Sinatra?
The most famous songs have to be New York and My Way and Strangers in the Night. My personal favourites are not those songs. My favourite songs are Don't Worry About Me, which is a ballad. One for My Baby, also a ballad. And I like All or Nothing at All, which is a nice swing song. And they're all in the show.
Difficult.
Yes.
Ces chansons les plus célèbres sont New York, My Way, Strangers in the Night. Et mes chansons préférées ne sont pas en fait celles-là.
Even I know that's not what I said.
Not really.
I prefer others. Yeah.
You
I
say
don't betray you.
you say some of the songs are ballads. Does it mean you're not going to be on stage by yourself, but with dancer?
Ballade.
Ballad. Oh, I thought you said ballad.
No,
Sorry.
not ballad.
Ballade.
Why not?
No.
But the question remains: are you going to be on stage alone, with a full orchestra, with dancer, whatever?
It's in this time, this show, it's me and the band. Maybe next time I bring a guest where I have a female singer. It's possible.
Ce show-là, c'est moi tout seul avec un grand big band, en fait. Mais peut-être que pour le prochain, j'aurai une guest, notamment une chanteuse avec moi. Qui sait?
How did you build the show?
Comment avez-vous construit le show?
It's over the years, 18 years I've been doing this professionally now. I've done many different shows, different variations of Sinatra shows. This show was always the show that I wanted to do because I get to sing as Frank all the songs that I know people love and the ones that I love, but I also get to talk as me in between the songs. So I don't have to spend the entire show going, "Hi, how are you? My name is Frank Sinatra." I don't have to speak as Frank. I can speak as me. So this is how this show built from experience of other shows.
Ça fait 18 ans en fait que je travaille sur Frank Sinatra et il y a eu beaucoup de spectacles différents présenter. Celui-là, c'est vraiment celui que je voulais faire, c'est-à-dire les chansons que le public aime et connaît, et celles que j'aime moi aussi particulièrement. Et là, je ne parle pas en tant que Frank Sinatra, mais en tant que moi-même, parlons de Frank Sinatra.
Regarding Frank Sinatra, did you meet him? And if not, how did you get the right to be on stage Frankie Sinatra?
Est-ce que vous avez déjà rencontré Sinatra? Et d'autre part, comment avez-vous obtenu les droits pour pouvoir être Frank Sinatra?
I didn't meet Frank Sinatra. I met Tina Sinatra, his youngest daughter. I never met Nancy Sinatra. And I never met Frank Jr., but Frank Jr. said nice things about me. He said that I was the best at being his father. I used to sing other songs. I used to do a bit of Elton John, a bit of Neil Diamond, and whatever I sang, people said, it sounds like Frank Sinatra. So that's how I just stuck to Frank Sinatra. So now that's all I do. That's all audiences want to hear from me, is Frank.
Je n'ai pas rencontré Frank Sinatra, j'ai rencontré Tina Sinatra, j'ai rencontré aussi Sinatra Junior qui a dit que j'étais le meilleur performeur en tant que Frank Sinatra. Et d'autres comme Elton John ou Neil Diamond disent la même chose, donc voilà, on en est là.
No, that's not far to be right.
Short form, yes.
Okay. Did you meet anything with the band of Frank Sinatra?
Est-ce que vous avez rencontré des musiciens de l'orchestre qui jouaient avec Frank Sinatra?
Yes. Many times in America, working in LA, working in Las Vegas, working in Atlantic City. Definitely, I met a lot of musicians who worked with Frank Sinatra. I also met the barman who served Frank Sinatra his drinks. I met lots of different people who all had met Frank Sinatra or worked with Frank Sinatra. So it was very, very special, especially in America.
J'ai rencontré, oui, beaucoup de musiciens de Frank Sinatra, que ce soit à Las Vegas, à Los Angeles ou à Atlantic City. J'ai même rencontré le barman de Frank Sinatra et beaucoup de personnes qui ont travaillé aussi avec lui.
What does Olympia means for you and France and big shows in France? What is it for you? What does it mean, France, to be you in France?
Qu'est-ce que ça signifie pour vous d'être à l'Olympia à Paris et est-ce que ça signifie quelque chose?
I've been to France before, but south of France, Nice and places like that, and a little bit beyond. I know it's not France, but Monaco. But I've never been to Paris. And so I saw the Eiffel Tower for the first time in my life today. Never seen it before. So Paris, because it's the capital, it's always an important thing for any artist to perform in a capital of a country. And because I've never been here, it's very important to me. And I'm just very grateful that I've been invited to perform here. And I'm also very grateful that the French people want to hear me. It will be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Je ne me suis jamais présenté en fait à Paris. J'ai travaillé à Nice, à Monaco, même si ce n'est pas en France, et j'ai découvert en fait Paris aujourd'hui pour la première fois. J'ai vu la Tour Eiffel pour la première fois aujourd'hui, et donc c'est une grande chose.
Let's talk to end this from Las Vegas. What does it mean to be someone famous in such a city, in the Sands Casino, which is an old but very big hotel in Las Vegas? What is it? What does it mean?
Well, Yes.
Qu'est-ce que ça signifie d'être à Las Vegas, notamment au Sands, qui, même si c'est un vieil hôtel, est tout de même un établissement emblématique de la ville?
When I did Las Vegas, the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas was no longer there. So I was at the Venetian, which was built where the Sands was, in the Venetian showroom. And it was very strange. When I was in Atlantic City, I was in the Sands Hotel because it's still there. But everywhere I went in Atlantic City, there was a limousine following me, just in case I got into trouble and they would take me away. In Las Vegas, not so much that, but it was very strange walking around, and on every cab was my picture. And there were posters of me everywhere. And everywhere I went, people would go, "You're the guy, you're the guy." And it was nice. But after 3 months, it was just too much. It was too much. Vegas is good for 2 weeks. 3 months? No.
À Las Vegas, en fait, je n'étais pas au Sands puisqu'il avait disparu, c'est devenu l'Italian. Et à Atlantic City, en revanche, oui, j'étais au Sands. Et là, j'étais suivi par une limousine au cas où quelque chose puisse m'arriver de négatif. J'ai passé 3 mois à Las Vegas et je vous assure que 3 mois, c'est trop long. Las Vegas, c'est 2 semaines, pas plus.
Another memory, fun memory you have to tell me?
Est-ce que vous avez une anecdote amusante?
In LA, this was. I was doing a show in LA, and that's where I met Tina Sinatra. But this is another story. I used to go into a bar round the front of the theatre, and I was there. It was in between acts, so the first half had finished, and I went to the bar, and I'm having a drink, and a guy came up and he said, "Let me buy you a drink. I want to buy you a drink." And I was getting my drinks for free. So I said, no, it's okay, I'm okay. And he said, no, I'm going to buy you a drink. I want to buy you a drink. And I said, no. And the barman said to me, "You let him buy you a drink." I said, why? Because they're free. He said, because he's the head gangster here. You have to let him buy you a drink. And I said, but I'm getting them for free. He says, he doesn't know that. So the gangster then said to me, "How much do you drink a day?" And I said, "Well, maybe, I don't know, 5 glasses of wine." And he said, "Okay, here's the money for 5 glasses of wine a day for 2 weeks."
J'étais à Los Angeles et à l'entracte, en fait, je descendais au bar. Et là, j'avais mes boissons qui étaient offertes et j'étais en train de boire un verre lorsque quelqu'un qui était à côté de moi m'a demandé il voulait m'offrir un verre. Et je dis non, c'est absurde, le verre est gratuit. Et il a insisté et je le repoussais. Mais le barman a dit, si, vous devez accepter. Mais pourquoi ? Parce que c'est un gangster de la ville et il vaut mieux accepter. Et donc, j'ai accepté. Et il m'a offert, en me demandant combien de verres je buvais par jour, j'ai dit 5 verres de vin, et il m'en a offert pour 2 semaines.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Good job.
So, I'm not sure of that. My God. I'm not totally sure.